We'll make Yoda do a little dance.
I have a funny story about that.
Yoda?
Yep. That's what I call my dad. The Yoda of weed growing.
Hey.
Well, Yoda's with us. Why do you always want to fight, Rita?
Because I'm feisty.
Welcome back to MITA Unshackled, where we meet some of the characters, thought leaders, innovators in the American cannabis, the global cannabis industry. But today we're still here. We're at MITA, or at MJ Unshackled after hours now, because the floor has closed up. But we're still here interviewing some of the interesting individuals that
I'm still standing.
come across. There you
Barely. My feet are not.
Yes. I'm Demitri Downing with
Destinee Blanco.
Rita Valenzuela.
Yes, from MITA, and they are the co-hosts for this MITA Unshackled. And we are pleased to be joined by Alicia
Jernigan.
Jernigan. Why is it making that weird? It's like suddenly it's quiet.
Yeah, you hear that?
It's like a lull or something.
I think that just the noise in the conference just kind of died down.
Yeah, well, everything's closed up, so we're just still hanging out here. But it's cool. It's all good. We can hang out here all night and interview people, especially the fascinating people here. Alicia, tell us about yourself and your background. I know we've talked for a few minutes, and it's a complicated one. There's a lot of things going on. So who is Alicia? Where does she come from?
Oh, okay. So the way this all came to be, I have been in the cannabis industry for a very long time. My father was a California 215 co-op grower. So since I was about 16 and he was growing weed, and I joke that I was probably distro before distro was distro. But I am so lucky to be working in the industry now doing what I do well, which is digital media marketing. And I get to do it for cannabis brands. And I have been doing that since 2018. But now I have the power of Hearst and our fellow companies that we own behind me, and it's amazing. Mm-hmm. So I'm here with 46 Mile, our agency out of San Francisco. We are the co-sponsors with the Cannabis Media Council for the Clio Awards. So after this, I'm going to run, put on my other dress and my hour heels, so I can be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 hour tops. Then I will be presenting the award. I get to hold the trophy. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm just more proud of my company and the support that they've given me, because this all started as a funny story. Because my dad was a weed grower for 20 years, and I used to call him the Yoda of weed. Because I still to this day haven't seen Skunk One 2-foot white colas the way he used to grow them. They were amazing. So he's a rock star and my personal hero.
Was he a Humboldt County grower or indoor?
Central Coast,
Central
indoor,
Coast?
outdoor, yeah. I called him one time, and he was like, I'm like, how you doing, Pop? And I was in Texas at the time. He's like, I just got raided. I'm like, what do you mean you just got raided? And he's like, oh, yeah, the DEA guy and the sheriff and whatever, they all came, and they took a little tour, and I showed them all my paperwork, and they were like, thank you, sir, for having your paperwork in order. You make our job so much easier. Have a nice day. It didn't take a single plant. They didn't even see the back shed, so that was a probably good idea. But that was many years ago, and, now I got to come back and work for San Francisco Chronicle and Hearst and our agency. And I got them to sponsor a 420 party in San Francisco last April with Jimmy Devine, and it was at Meadow. Yeah, and we were the title sponsors, and it's all just been snowballing from there. My boss is Rose Fulton, that I believe one of you guys met earlier. Both of our parents are going through stage 4 cancer.
Oh, no.
The only thing.
Your dad?
Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Oh. And the only thing that helps them is cannabis. And I already knew this because my sister had Crohn's, and my mom used to sneak her out of UCLA and Cedars-Sinai, where she had all the drugs in the world, to smoke weed because it's the only thing that made her feel better. So, and I witnessed it firsthand with my dad. After chemo, he'd be in fetal position on the bed, couldn't move, and couldn't smoke, couldn't drink it, couldn't eat it, nothing. And I was so lucky. A girlfriend of mine, Mo, gave me some 25 THC, 25 CBD bath salts. So I was like, oh my God, Dad, here. And I made him a bath, and I was like, go. And he went from couldn't stop throwing up, fetal position, couldn't get out of bed, took a weed bath, and was fine in like 5 or 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, I'm good. And it's just like the miracle of the plant is what brings us all together.
Ari, there's nothing wrong with her bathtub. Sorry, Ari was complaining about her bathtub and the porcelain, but
Weed bath, yeah, weed bath.
It's natural, yo.
I'm like, did I just make that up? I'm like, coin a new phrase.
no.
Weed bath.
Weed
Okay.
bath.
Point of contention between the two. She's a grower.
Yeah.
She's using water that could be tainted by porcelain, apparently.
No, it's not. The water comes out from my shower head,
Yeah.
and I wash it through a
Porcelain doesn't
system.
taint water.
No,
it's
it
just-
can't.
That's just her imagination. That's like saying pipes taint water.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Unless
Yeah.
you're in Flint.
No, it's like saying rocks or dirt taint water, you know. What are you going to do? Hey, so go back to your story. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. And so, because we all care about cannabis from, like, a very heartfelt place, like, we know it just besides, how it does so well for people medically, at the end of the day, I'm a single mom. I have a 13-year-old boy.
Respect for that.
And at the end of the day, when I'm done working and, I've made dinner and everything and it's time for me to go smoke my bowl or take my edible, it's like, it brings me so much joy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, thank God. And, to be able to come to events like this with my company, Hearst is an $11 billion company. We own a lot of stuff from ESPN to Oprah, History, A&E, all these things. And because of my bosses at San Francisco Chronicle and 46 Mile to allow us to come here and sponsor an event like this and be 100% behind it, it just means the world to me. And I'm so proud of my company and my team and that we're all here and that I get to go and present an award on stage later.
So the
No,
digital...
congratulations.
I know who
about
it
that,
is.
by the way.
I know who's the winner, but I'm not saying.
What award
It's a
are you
secret.
presenting?
The main advertising award.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Did I win anything? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I only know the one because I got to hold the trophy.
So how many awards are being given out?
I don't know any of it. All I know is I did the
One.
rehearsal.
She's like, all I know is one I'm giving
yeah,
out.
Exactly. It's very heavy. I've held it already.
I think I did too. Some guy came by and he was like, "You want to hold the award?"
Oh yeah, that was them. That was in the corner. So that's our little logo that was up there. We're very excited about all of it. So
Who said that? No eternal reward will save us now. That was Jim Morrison. Anyways, digital media marketing. What does
Yes.
that mean? What do you do?
So everybody's like, oh my God, cannabis marketing is so limited. And I'm like, I got more opportunities than you have money, I promise you. So it's not limited. Hearst has the more first party cannabis data than any other company in the country. We are the fourth audience of, it goes Google, Facebook, Comcast, Hearst. And like just in San Francisco alone, and I can get all the Arizona numbers, and I will because I've talked to a few dispensary owners from AZ. So we just in the Bay Area we have 645,000 first-party cannabis and tender data. So because we're Hearst, because we own properties all across the country, we already have this data. We don't care that Google's going to change an algorithm or cookies or any of that. I'm like, we already have it. We own it. It's our company.
Like data, like where people live, their IP addresses. What do you got?
All the things.
Their
So-
social security.
No.
Hospital room they were born in.
Dang, Rita, what are you trying to do?
Big brother, so I can
Blood type.
I can do TV, obviously not broadcast, but who cares? Who's on who buys cable anymore? Does anybody have
Yeah,
no.
Netflix, Hulu.
Definitely not
Okay,
me.
Hulu, Xbox,
Sling.
yeah, Sling, Pluto, YouTube TV, Amazon Fire. I can do TV commercials for cannabis anywhere in the country. I can go down to the zip code level. I can API into
So
your
you just
POS.
make it work. I love it.
We track it all. I can
Okay.
just get in there. I can do all the tracking. I can do. There's so many different options for
Nice.
for advertising. It's all
impressive.
tracked, and it's all like hyper targeted to your customer. And what's more important than marketing is knowing the industry and knowing there's the canna comfortable people who want infused pre-rolls. Like us. We want the good shit. That's like stuff that's laced with diamonds and keef or hash. You want the good stuff. And then there's the Canna Curious, which our Canna Bubble is here. Canna Curious is like way bigger, and they need to be marketed to in a completely different way.
Right.
Just like my boss taking her PTA ladies to the beach and telling them, oh, we don't want to keep walking to the bathroom. Have an edible. It's like drinking a couple glasses of champagne. And I'm like, that's brilliant. And she gets the PTA moms start taking edibles. And that's, these curious people, they just want to know it's safe. They don't want to, be like the 911 call, I'm dying. You guys have all heard that one, right?
Yeah, they're like, I'm too high. I'm paranoid.
They call 911. I love it. It's my favorite. But
Oh, I need to look at those then.
you need to look it up.
Like
yeah.
little TikToks.
It's so funny. Yeah, that's one of my favorite memes out there. But just letting everyone know that, hey, we really want your marketing dollars to be spent in a
Efficient way.
We want to be able to track it all. We want to be able to do A/B testing. We want to make sure we get it down to zip code level, and we want to make sure the message is correct for the audience that we're targeting. So
do you have some like customers that you work with, or case studies, or examples of
Marty's here from Urbana. I saw him on a panel earlier.
from what?
Urbana.
Urbana.
He's a dispensary.
Yeah,
He's got a couple-
ERB on yeah.
URBANA.
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 Yes. And
Okay.
then, I've seen a bunch of people here that I know from other brands as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I could possibly get some case studies sent over to you guys. I just did a Delta 8 native story.
I like Delta 8, for example. I mean, but it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
I haven't taken anything that any of them that worked
No,
on.
no, I don't. It's
but
not as a consumer. I just like the spirit of Delta 8.
Yeah, agreed. Especially where it's not where it's not legal.
It's big
right?
in Miami. Delta
Yeah, and so Houston Chronicle, we own that too, and I used to work there as well. We just did a big native story with Delta 8, and the average time spent reading that article was 6 minutes and 11 seconds.
Wow.
Which is crazy. So when we do our article, our advertising, our native, we can tell you everyone who's clicking. We can say, all right, like it was 44% female and 56% male. Does that add up? Math is not my strong suit unless it's my money.
Unless you're counting dollars, huh?
Exactly.
You're like,
You said Benjamin's heads up.
Okay, all you guys are doing the make it rain thing. I'm not sure why.
why not?
Why
Because we're
not?
talking about money.
Yeah.
No, it should go like
Okay.
this.
I like do this and then do that. Yeah.
Do this.
No, I like to make it rain.
No, this.
That's
But
not-
that's. Yeah,
I do both. So,
Hey,
yeah. Gotta flex both.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm not sure where you guys are hanging out. but I go
We're hanging
like
out
this.
together. You know, counting
right.
dollars.
Yes, exactly.
Back to digital marketing.
Oh, so we can tell you who is clicking on the story. We can
Right.
say that's male or female, what percentage, what age they are, where they clicked, where they are in the country, like what city they're in. So there's a ton of reporting that comes with all of our marketing. So we can build dashboards for people and say, all right, you can just look here, Mr. Marketing Director, and you can know everything that's going on
Yeah.
with all of your campaigns. And it all flows, and it's all in one
I
spot.
always wonder what the digital data out there is on me. What that
They know everything.
computer. Well, they must know that I really like you too. It's like okay.
his house music.
I do love some house music.
No, but I mean, I'm not so sure though. Because I was telling them, the people that I care about out there, they're not on anything that I do anywhere. So what is social media? What is the internet? What does this digital world really know about me? 'Cause
Everything
they-
you put into any browser search, or if you get plane tickets and you fill anything out, they know.
Yeah, but I don't put my secrets.
It's all
in there. I don't,
sold. All that
Then-
data
then-
sold.
You know?
You don't, because
Sometimes
you
I
can just
put
assume
female
that-
instead of male just to fuck with them. But that's okay. That doesn't matter anymore either, does it?
I don't know. I kind of like getting fed ads of stuff that I'm interested in. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not paid this week. Next week I'll get those leopard pumps, right, ladies?
Yeah.
If they keep coming back, you're like, "Ah."
Yeah,
Well,
that's why they say
Bye.
when you're on your new device, this new question it asks you, do you allow your device to be connected across the networks or something? That's their new way of being able to tell what you're doing online.
Yeah, and see, that's why everyone's concerned with the cookies and what's going on with
Yeah,
Google
the
and coming up.
cookies.
And we're like, we're not concerned with that because we have our own first party data. It's not going to, it doesn't have anything to do with Hearst in our audience nationally, and outside the country as well.
We should figure out a way we can work more together.
Yeah.
Media USA,
I would love
where
to.
we're going.
I think it
Yeah.
would definitely be
Definitely.
beneficial for us.
She's our marketing director.
Yeah.
See,
So,
I
that's
love
why I'm like
marketing
really,
director.
yeah.
I know, well, girl, I see.
Yeah, I see you when you're talking about campaigns and all the analytics.
Yes,
yeah, I see you.
we nerd out on analytics so hard. My boss and I, it is our thing. We have our own trading desk for programmatic in Houston.
Really?
So all our DSPs are aggregated down there at the trading
Okay.
desk. So we can make sure and get the best CPC for all of our clients for programmatic. And we can do programmatic for cannabis too. And like I said, we can API into that POS. We can track it all. And I can do that with TV too. So And then we have email and obviously display and our native. So there's like so many options for companies. There really is more than just your Instagram, which you hope they don't snake it away from you. Like I would hate for anyone to lose it once they get up to, my girlfriend lost hers, 100,000 followers. She got it back from like some people in Albania or something, but like that's scary. I always tell clients, especially if you're just on like Weed Maps and you don't have a website, for the love of God, you're giving away all of your traffic, all of your people, all of your clientele. Don't let them own all your stuff.
God, the data that Weed Maps must have.
But they don't. I don't think they share it with their clients as much as we would
No.
through our reporting.
But can you imagine the data that they have? The number of people that have gone through and touched Weed Maps?
Yeah, I'm not. I personally don't. I get totally I get like anxiety as soon as I go there because there's like too much going on and I can't choose. And that's how I feel sometimes with going into dispensaries.
Or like just online shopping in general.
Now I know all my brands that I love, and they're clients that I work with, and I know where they're grown. Our big partner is. Oh man, I wish I could give you guys an exclusive, but I can't until after the close.
Well, not yet. You got a big partner.
Yeah, we
We'll
got.
talk about it tomorrow.
Well, this isn't live, so it's pre-recorded and won't be posted till after this.
That's
event.
true. This will not be online.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Okay, I
But
might.
this won't be online for like 10, 15 days.
I might come back and tell you that I don't think I would get in trouble.
What about the audience?
No, it's all good.
Oh, we respect
Yeah.
that. We respect
That's
that.
good.
Thank you.
I was
It's a huge deal.
It's all right.
And
I was going to tell you the meaning of life, but I'm going to hold back now.
Well, on that note, do you have anything to say to the audience? Any closing comments?
hello, Arizona. I'm
All
a fan.
across US.
All across the United States. We love cannabis. It is a huge part of our life. It's in our heart. I've grown up with it. I'm so lucky that I get to work in this industry. And don't you notice, like, everybody's so awesome?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's so nice and so freaking cool. And
So who should reach out to you? I mean, just a young lady who wants a mentor, or is there some specific type of people that should reach out to you? And what's the best way to do it?
you can find me on Instagram. Is easy. It's Cali Alley 805 CALI 805. A bunch of my partners and brands are on my page and follow me. It's private, but I will let you in. Or
The same way.
You could get a hold of me through my San Francisco, my Hearst email is probably the easiest. It's alicia.jernigan@hearst.com, ALICIA.JERNIGAN @hearst.com. And Hearst is HEARST.
Excellent. We have a gift for you, a parting gift for joining our podcast. It's a real silver.
Oh,
High
pure
point
silver.
jewelry. Pure
nice.
silver. I don't think it's pure silver. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it is.
It
I
is.
looked at it. It's
But-
point. I think it's like 9.7 or something.
Well, they cost like $100, so I don't know what.
It's definitely pure
Yeah,
silver.
that's real silver.
It's
Yeah.
pure silver.
I'll take
Silver's
all
not.
jewels.
Well, High Point is legit. So that's a Freedom dog tag in honor
Love
of, well, I mean, now it's effectively in honor of Glenn Murray, Pam Murray's husband, one of the guys, one of the OGs from the cannabis industry, like Pam Murray from Arizona. And it represents freedom and the underlying spirit of the cannabis industry. The undercurrent that we all have in common is our pursuit of freedom, the choice of liberty, and, honoring God, which is like, to me, is like free will. I think they're synonymous.
Yeah,
Whatever the
I
hell that
100%
means.
agree.
Anyways, that's all good.
Well, if I can come back tomorrow for a bit, I'll come and give you.
Yeah.
You might see later, but I'll.
We'll
come
be
and
doing work
I'll
together
spill
in the
the
future.
tea.
Yeah.
We'll get some tea. All right.
It's all right.
You guys
I'm here
are
for
great.
that.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. I definitely want to stay in
love
contact with
meeting
you.
marketing directors, because I'm always like, I am going to make your job so much easier, and you are going to love me because I'm going to make sure you are the rock star.
We'll
Yeah.
work together. We're thinking about doing, because there's still interstate MITAs to be done until the interstate MITA USA can explode. So we're actually thinking about doing interstate MITA in California. So we'll talk about that as
Well,
well.
let's partner up. SF Gate is the biggest, largest media company in San Francisco, and we own that too. So we own a lot of stuff.
I want to
love
shadow
that.
you, like, honestly.
Hey, anything you want to know from me,
Yeah.
I will answer all questions anytime. Like, what I know is what you.
Awesome. Yeah.
You heard it
Alright.
here,
You
guys.
have a lot of experience.
She's open to
Thank
helping.
you guys so much.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you.
so fun.
Thank you, guys. And that was another episode of MITA Unshackled.
All right. Thank you.